Good morning, everybody. We are on the verge of Arsenal's biggest game of the season thus far. What I like to call it's not what I like to call it. It is what it is. The North London derby. Arsenal versus Tottenham. Arsenal versus the Spurs. Arsenal versus the Yids. Whatever you want to call it, it is what it is. The North London derby, the biggest game in London. Yeah, like you got like your West London derbies. And all that, but nothing compares to the North London derby. This is the London equivalent of the Merseyside derby, the English equivalent of the Old Firm. Two rivals steeped in history. One's just ready to go fight for it. So yeah, I can't wait. I'm excited. I know I did say that I will keep doing Premier League predictions videos. I did shoot a video this week. Unfortunately, it hasn't been able to upload. So before I get into the North London preview, I just want to clear a few things. So I'd like to thank everybody who gave me a view of my Berry FC video. Really appreciate that. So thank you very much. Lots of people watched it. And of course, love the purpose of me doing Premier League predictions. Like I said, I didn't get to do a video as it would not upload. There were complications, so I'm just going to whiz through very quickly predictions for the weekend. So apologies if it goes quick, but I did say that I would do it, so I'm going to still do it in some capacity. So my predictions for the weekend are Southampton 2, Manchester United 2, Chelsea 3, Sheffield United 1. Man City 0, Brighton 0, Crystal Palace 2, Aston Villa 1, Newcastle 2, Watford 1. What else have I forgot? Oh, Leicester 3, Bournemouth 2. Liverpool 1, Burnley 1. On to Sunday's games. Everton 2, Wolves 0, and I'm not going to say the prediction for the North London derby just yet because that comes at the end of the video. So yeah, so that's the Premier League predictions and the thanks to fortunate Burnley fans. Right, on to business. The North London derby, huge game. So glad that we've got this one out of the way coming up for the international break. It can either go one or two ways. It can ruin the international break for you, or you can look upon it a lot more fondly. Now, it's really strange that there does seem to be amongst the pundits and the media that we're being labelled as the favourites for this game, and that does slightly annoy me. I mean, it's great to sort of think like that, like you have a chance for once, because last few games, a lot of people think we haven't had a chance against Tottenham. Paul Merson, when it came to selecting a combined Arsenal-Tottenham 11, he completely misread the rules and laid the whole Tottenham team in there, considering they wouldn't get in anywhere. But yeah, it's like I said a couple of years ago, Tottenham were massive favourites for the first derby at the Emirates, and look what happened. So I hope we don't suffer the same fate. I am confident that we can get a result, and I do think that right now is a good time to play Tottenham. However, when it comes to derbies, there's no form. It is a form. It is a game where form does not count. Like for instance, you could lose all your games in one season, but the two games you go out and win no matter what is the two derby games. So form doesn't count. Form is out the window. Tottenham have had an erratic start to the season. We've had an okay start. It doesn't matter. This is the next 90 minutes where it counts. So like I say, it's a form. It's not a form game. It's a derby. Derby games are one-offs, and that's why I relish it and love the derby. So I have prepared, just like the last couple of weeks, my own starting 11. So if you come with me, I will show you what as best as I can. So yeah, here, just behind me is what I would hope for my starting 11 to be. So straight up from the back, you've got Leno to start. Like he is like the number one keeper now. Like I say, the defence, despite like the woes last week, I would keep that unchanged. But but with a slight difference. As you can see, you got live just behind Veleno in the centre. You got Socrates and Louise. I think in time this could be a really good partnership. Yes, like they are like the older statements of the squad, but that's where the experience comes in, I think. Louise has played in many games for Chelsea against Tottenham, so this will be no different. And that's why I actually think that Louise will quite possibly play the best game for Arsenal thus far. And I think we're going to have a bit of a Xhaka complex like with Louise. Like he'll play one good game, one bad game. He had a good game against Burnley. A terrible game against Liverpool by a lot of standards last week. So therefore, that's why I think that we're due for the good one now. And I hope to pray to God that no more mistakes, please, like Louise, like from last week. Just show everyone like of how good like you really are. So yeah, so in the centre pairing, you have lots of Socrates and Louise. And just on the wings of the defence, that's why I stretch it out. Ainsley, Maitland-Niles, I feel as though like if he has a bit more space, like he will thrive there. Like, and he's very pacey on the wings there, knock about the back. So there you go. And either side, in what could quite possibly be his farewell game for Arsenal, and that's Nacho Monreal. If it is to be like his last game for us, I say congratulations and farewell. And what a brilliant game to cap off your career at Arsenal. Like if it is to be like the last one, then the North London derby. So into the midfield. Xhaka and Torreira on the either side of the pitch. That's what I think is really good there. They can show up some extra protection to the back. As I planned to as last week. We did go with Guendouzi over Torreira, but I feel as though that as it's the derby, Torreira has got to start. I like Guendouzi, I really do, but I feel as though that it's a game where Torreira needs to start this one. Guendouzi can possibly play the last 20 minutes if we're compact. So yeah, and then right in the middle you got Ceballos. Ceballos disappointed me slightly last week. I do feel as though like the occasion did get a bit big for him. I mean, it was against Liverpool at Anfield, but it's going to be like his first derby. Like his first and last at the Emirates, unless like we get him in the cup. So that's why I think you got to play him and really spook like them Tottenham like defenders. So there's Ceballos. Will be there. And you've got the up front three. I think it's got to be done. I know I begged for it last week and it didn't happen, but this week it definitely 100% got to happen. The front three of Aubameyang, Pepe and Lacazette. Got to play all three. You know, there's no risk like involved in that. We've still got firepower on the bench. We got an international break for 2 weeks after this game, so you know what's the harm in just like unleashing our best team against Tottenham? Like we need 3 points, like as it is. I'm not staying ahead of the curve anyway, so why not? But as you can see, like I've drawn lots of arrows, and how like, I think like we're going to approach like this game. Like I say, you want two of your defenders spread out, just so that. In the centre, and that's what I think like we're going a bit missing here. You got like the protection there, and with Xhaka and Lacazette to shore it up, as you can see there, Xhaka and Torreira to provide some extra protection, and then like you got Ceballos down the middle, and his job will be to supply. I have just had a notification from my Arsenal app saying that Nacho Monreal has actually joined Real Sociedad. So that does throw a bit of a spanner in the works in terms of the defence there. So. Okay, like if Nacho out, you've probably got to bring Callum Chambers there. So let's say, not some Monreal for Chambers. But I would still space it out, like because Chambers like is pacey, like he's good down the wing. So Chambers like for Monreal there. So lots back into that. Ceballos to provide extra ammunition of up front for Lacazette and Aubameyang, and right down the middle in front of him will be Pepe. If he has free reign, so that's where you go with that one. For the subs, now this is like the difference in terms of strength and depth. Last few years, like when it comes to the subs, we haven't really had that much firepower. But we have got the likes of Chambers, Guendouzi, Kolasinac, Willock and Nelson. Expect them to play a part at some point. So we're going to go for them. So that's the potential lineup I've got. Gosh, wow. I really wasn't expecting Monreal to leave so soon. You would have thought like he would have been getting a send off. So yeah. Well, Monreal has officially played his last game for Arsenal. So farewell, Nacho. Yeah. Lots of Chambers it is. Yeah, literally. I think we've got a good chance in this derby. Like I say, in derbies, it is a one-off game. You do your best. You just got to take your chances when you can. But in a derby, you just want to go out there and do your best, and that's what's expected of you. Prediction time. Well, for prediction times, let's throw a few stats in there. Only once have we lost at the Emirates in the league against Tottenham, and that was all the way back in November 2010. So a long good record we have home wise in the derby. I mean overall we do in the history of the Premier League, we've only lost twice at home to Tottenham, 2010 and 1993. So overall at home we are exquisite when it comes to the derby. It's away to Tottenham where we struggle, but like I say, form and stats and history may count for nothing when it comes to the derby. It's a one-off game. I do feel confident that we're at home rather than away overall, because we like to make the Emirates a fortress. So in terms of form and history, it's on our side, but like I say, that counts for nothing. Predictions, it's a tough one. I'd love us to have a clean sheet, I really would, but I can't see it. I don't think it's going to be as crazy as the 4-2 of last year. It's going to be a good game. Defensive mistakes are going to be made, no doubt about it, for both sides. So that's why I think you've got to put it at an even kill. I'm going to go for Arsenal 2, Tottenham 1. So there you go. At least you get a goal away. So yeah, Phil Harbridge, I know you gotta be in the air, but whilst this game is going on. But best of luck, my friend. And we will no doubt chat about it when you're back on the ground. So best of luck on that one. So anybody who wants to leave any comments, please do so below. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And for anyone who hasn't ever watched a North London derby before, and you're going to lose your derby virginity tomorrow, it's going to be a cracker. So enjoy if you're going to be watching. So yeah, and for the rest of the fans of the Premier League, it's back again for another week. Let's do this. Enjoy. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.